let's talk about client meetings. What's up? This is John from John Branch for Photography, and I can remember as a starting photographer, one of the hardest and scariest things was meeting with new and potential clients. So what I wanted to go over today are 3 tips that will help you out with new and potential clients. Starting out with the one that's most important in my opinion, which is meeting in person. A lot of photographers will tell you meeting in person is a waste of time and you shouldn't really do it, but in my opinion, it really helps establish a relationship with your couples. Even, don't forget, we live in a digital age. You can do FaceTime too, that's just as good. So if getting somewhere and going all the way driving out to a place to meet with someone is not viable, make sure to do it over FaceTime at least. Phone calls are nice and they help, but they're better for just quick messages or like quick little talks. If you really want to get to know your clients, sit down with them and show them who you are and what your unique selling points are. You need to meet with them in person or over FaceTime. This will help you learn if your client is actually for you or if they're a client who should probably work with a different photographer. There's a lot you can read from meeting with someone in person, and there's a lot that they can learn from you. So I highly recommend meeting in person or over FaceTime. Second off is make sure to listen. And when I say listen, I mean really listen. I know you're going into this meeting wanting to make a sale, wanting to book a new couple, but that should not be your #1 goal. Really listen to your couples, listen to their needs, listen to what they want, and then give them what they need. Make sure that when you're talking about your services, it's a conversation. It's not just you being like, I do this, I do that, I give you this, it costs this, blah, 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 blah. Actually talk to them about what it is. What's troubling them the most? What kind of things do they feel like are gonna be an issue on their wedding day or for their session? What do they want most out of their wedding day? What do they want most out of their photos? And then, not only can you figure out if you're gonna be the best photographer for them, but you can also answer their questions in a way that really meet what they want, rather than just you trying to push on them, hey, I can do this, this is how much it costs. So really make sure you listen. And as a tip, one way to listen the best is to ask questions. When someone talks to you about something, instead of responding to them with an answer, ask them more about it. Get them to open up and really tell you what they're thinking about, and you can learn so much with it. So I highly recommend listening and asking questions to your clients when you first meet with them. And last but not least, don't make it transactional. While this stuff costs money, talk to them as a person. Nowadays, especially millennials, we want an experience. We don't just want a paycheck or you go into the store and you pay this much. Most people want an experience. And most of the people getting married are a little bit younger. Not everybody, but there's a large majority of people who are younger getting married, and they want an experience. Get to know them a little bit. Ask them about their hobbies, what kind of stuff they're into. Make normal conversation with your couples. Don't just go up in there trying to be like, I do this, this is how much it costs, and that's it. When you're getting to know them though, make sure that it's something that they're interested in talking about as well. So if you have a client and you're talking with them and they seem very much just like, we want to know how much it costs, whatever. First off, if that's the kind of client you want to work with, that's fine. And then make sure to kind of match their enthusiasm, match their mood. So if they're very much, what are the details? How much is the price? Give it to me straight up, then match that with them. If they're, oh, I want to talk about watching a TV show last night and having hot dogs with my boyfriend or something, talk to them about random stuff like that. Talk to them about, if you're married, about you and your spouse, just anything of that sort. Match their mood and make it more conversational and less transactional. So those were 3 quick tips to help you with your first client meetings. I've been using this for years, and like I said again, I booked 40 weddings last year, and I'm getting close to about 20 something ish for 2020 so far. We have the fall coming in, so that stuff should be booking soon. But really, meeting in person, listening to your clients, and treating them like people and not transactions are huge. And if you concentrate on those 3 things, you'll be able to talk about your selling points and your prices and what you do for them in that without it having to be just straight up like you're selling. If you have any additional tips, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I always love hearing from other people and what they do that works out for them. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you love this kind of information, and hit the bell to see every new video. And I'll be with y'all next time. All right, peace.